हेलो हेलो। मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us start this class. So we have we have given two definitions of lattice so far. One, we defined it as a set equipped with two binary operation such that certain axioms are satisfied. And in the second case, we defined it as a partially ordered set where for any pair of elements you have the supremum and infimum belonging to the set. Okay, so in this class we will we will show that these two definitions of lattice are equivalent. This is what we are going to do. Okay, from one you can go to the other and vice versa. So this class is devoted to just look at equivalence of two definitions of lattice, of two definitions of a lattice, of a lattice. This is what we are going to do. So we will show that we will we will show that the two definitions of a lattice are equivalent, that the two definitions of a lattice are equivalent. Okay, in the following sense. In the following sense. Following sense. So what is the equivalent? What do we mean by equivalent? It means that if L is a lattice by one of the two definitions, by one of the if L is a lattice by one of the two definitions, if L is a lattice by one of the two definitions, then we can construct we can construct we can construct we can construct on the same set L, on the same set L, a lattice by another definition, a lattice by an other definition, and vice versa. Okay, and vice versa. So first we describe the constructions. First we describe the constructions. So we write both the definitions here and see that one implies the other. So what is the construction? So I call it A. A is if L is a lattice by the first definition, first definition. Now L is a lattice by the first definition, so I want it to be a lattice by the second definition. So to be a lattice by the second definition, I have to define in partial order on this so that the supremum and infimum of any pair of elements exists. So if L is a lattice by the first definition, then define the order less than or equal to on L by A less than or equal to B if and only if A equals A meet B. Okay, A meet B. So this is how I define the order. So once I have defined the order, I can just get the get L as a lattice by the other definition. So then B, if L is a lattice by the second definition, okay, then define. So by second definition mean it is a poset such that any pair of elements has supremum and infimum. So I have to define these meet and join so that the axioms of the definition of the first axioms of the first definition they are satisfied. Uh, so if L is the lattice by the second definition, then define the operations. Define the operations these join and meet by. So you define these as you define this A join B equal to supremum of A and B, and A meet B equal to infimum of A and B. Infimum of A and B. Now first I will see the construction one. So if L is a lattice by first definition, I have defined this order on L. So I will show that by this by with respect to this order, it is a poset such that supremum and infimum exists. Okay. So first I will see A. Now suppose L is a lattice. L is a lattice by the first definition. By the first definition. Okay. And let less than or equal to be defined as in A. Be defined as in A. Now it is a lattice by the first definition. So in A we have defined less than or equal to in this fashion. So A is less than or equal to B if and only if you see here A equals A meet B. A equals A meet B. Okay. Now since by L1 property, since you have A meet A equals A for all A in L, so this means A is less than or equal to A for all A in L. So this means this relation less than or equal to is reflexive. It is reflexive. Okay. Now secondly, if A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to A, it it is if and only if A equals A meet B and B equals A meet B. So A equals A meet B, B equals A meet B. So this implies, this is, you can say, if and only if A equal to B. So A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to A. It implies and implied by that A equal to B. So this means this relation is antisymmetric. Antisymmetric. Okay. Now finally, also if A is less than or equal to B and B is less than or equal to C, then by definition A equals A meet B and B equals B meet C. So A, which is A meet B, which is A meet B meet C, and since the meet operation is associative, so A meet B meet C, which is A meet C. So A equals A meet C. So this is if and only if you have A less than or equal to C. So thus this less than or equal to is transitive and hence a partial order, and hence a partial order on L. So thus L with respect to this is a poset. It is a partially ordered set. Now we have to show that for any pair of elements you have the meet and join. So sorry, the supremum and infimum. Okay. So from this equation, now you have the axioms of lattice. So one of the last axiom, the L4, which is the absorption law. From that absorption law, you have A equal to A meet A join B. So A equal to A meet A join B, and B equal to B meet A join B. Okay. So if you see the definition of this relation, you can conclude that so this implies that A is less than or equal to A join B and B is less than or equal to A join B. So this means A join B is an upper bound of A and B. So thus A join B is an upper bound of A and B. So now if you have another upper bound, now if you have U an upper bound, say A is less than or equal to U and B is less than or equal to U, then if you take A join U, this is going to be again by absorption law A meet U join U. Okay, है ना, because A is less than or equal to U means A meet U equal to A. यहाँ से आपको मिलेगा B meet U equal to B. So A को मैं रिप्लेस कर रहा हूँ A meet U के साथ. Now A meet U, join U. By absorption law, it is same as U. Okay. And likewise, so A meet U equal to U. And likewise, B meet U is also equal to U. Okay. So if I take A join U, join B join U. Okay. So A join U is U, B join U is U. So this is equal to U join U, which is U. Okay. So hence you have A join B join U. यहाँ पे आप कम्यूटेटिव लॉ लगा सकते हैं ना. यहाँ पे अगर आप कम्यूटेटिव लॉ लगाएंगे तो आपके पास आ जाएगा A join B join. Now U join U is U, so it is U. Okay, from this. So A join B join U is U. So this means what? So A join B join U is U. So this gives A join B meet U equal to, now A join B meet A join B join U by absorption law again. Absorption law. Okay. So what does it mean? A join B meet U. This is equal to this one. And what is this? What is this? This is A join B by this equation. Okay. So this is A join B. So you have A join B meet U is A join B. And what does it mean? If you see the definition of the relation, this says that A join B is less than or equal to U. So this means what? This means that A join B is the supremum, because for any other upper bond, it is smaller than that upper bond. It is less than or equal to that upper bond, or you can say related to that upper bond. So therefore, it is the least upper bond. So thus, A join B is equal to the supremum of A and B. So similarly, you can prove that. Similarly, we can prove that A meet B equals to infimum of A and B. Okay, so if L, so this means what? You have shown that L is its lattice with respect to the second definition. Okay, now which shows that L is a lattice with respect to the second definition. So we have seen that if L is a lattice with respect to first definition, so then it is a lattice with respect to the second definition. Now for the other part is also, I think, straightforward. You can just see it. Now B, if on the other hand we are given a lattice L by the second definition, we are given a lattice L by the definition. Second definition means what? It is a partially ordered set so that it has supreme any pair of elements has meet and supremum and infimum. So you should get we must get it as a lattice with respect to the first definition. So for that, define simply you define A join B equal to supremum of A and B, and A meet B equal to infimum of A and B. Then clearly meet and join, they are binary operations on L. Then clearly this this join and meet are binary operations on L. Why they are binary operations? Can anybody tell me? Hello, am I audible? Hello,
So this is a lattice.
eh?
Yes, sir.
This
Yeah,
is a
please.
lattice, so meet and join will belong to that.
नहीं, meet and join हमने meet और join डिफाइन करे हैं, बिलोंग नहीं कर रहे. एक्चुअली सुप्रीमम बिलोंग कर रहा है ना. मीट हमने डिफाइन किया देयर सुप्रीमम, सॉरी जॉइन.
Sir, sir, वही.
हाँ, जॉइन हमने डिफाइन किया है उनका जो सुप्रीमम है, और मीट डिफाइन किया है उनका इन्फीमम है. और हमारी अजम्पशन है कि ये विद रिस्पेक्ट टू सेकंड डेफिनेशन लेटिस है. ठीक है ना. तो सुप्रीमम ऑफ ए एंड बी कोई यूनिक एलिमेंट होगा जो बिलोंग करेगा एल को. ठीक है ना. और
Yes, sir.
इसी तरह इन्फीमम ऑफ ए एंड बी कोई यूनिक एलिमेंट होगा जो बिलोंग करेगा एल को. तो इसका मतलब ये ए जॉइन बी और ए मीट बी एल में बिलोंग करेगा. ठीक है. So therefore these are binary operations on L. Now these verification of axiom is a routine actually. So the verification of axioms L1 to L4 is a routine. It is just a routine. You know this. For example, you just see you want to see L1 A part. So you want to see A join B. So which is by definition supremum of A and B. Okay. Now supremum of A and B is same as supremum of B and A, which is B join A. Likewise, you have A meet B is same as B meet A, because infimum of A and B is same as infimum of B and A. If you want to see L2 A part, so you take A join B join C. So by definition, it is supremum of A and B join C, which is same as supremum of A comma supremum of B and C. You can easily check that it is same as supremum of A comma B. No, which is same as supremum of A comma B comma uh, yes A comma B. So I have to just plug in here bracket and sorry नहीं इसको ऐसे लिखना है, which is same as supremum of A comma B comma C बाहर इसका supremum. Okay, this is a straightforward calculation. I think nothing big is there. which is same as supremum of A join B comma C, and which is same as A join B join C. Likewise, you can see that A meet B meet C is same as A meet B meet C. Okay, you can just verify these axioms. Now L3 is also straightforward. Now what about L4? Absorption laws. L4. So X join X meet Y. Okay, so by our definition, it is supremum of X comma infimum of X and Y. Supremum of X comma infimum of X and Y, and which is same as X, which is same as X. This is because अगर Z होगा, Z होगा आपका infimum of, मान लो मैं मानता हूँ Z is an infimum of X and Y. infimum है इसका मतलब क्या हो गया, Z X से भी छोटा होगा, Y से भी छोटा होगा. So Z is less than or equal to X. ठीक है, Z is less than or equal to X. तो अगर z लेस देन और इक्वल टू x होगा तो सुप्रीमम ऑफ x एंड z फिर आपके पास x हो जाएगा. सो सुप्रीमम ऑफ x, मान लो ये आपका z है, z लेकिन इन्फीमम है x और y का, तो z लेस देन और इक्वल टू x होगा. तो अगर z लेस देन और इक्वल टू x होगा तो सुप्रीमम ऑफ x एंड z वुड बी x. ओके, so you can see that, you can just say that x join x meet y is x. So similarly you have x join, sorry, x meet x join y is also x. So thus L is a lattice with respect to the first definition. Okay, so we can say that hence the two constructions are inverses of each other. Hence the two constructions are inverses of each other. Okay, so this is all about, we just wanted to say. If you have questions you can ask. CR है यहाँ पे? CR, आर यू देयर?
जी सर.
हाँ, तो सबकी अटेंडेंस ले लो और ये ना इनको सबको बोलो थोड़ा अपना ना ये ऑन करके, ठीक है, अपना ना ये ऑन करके सभी अटेंडेंस दे दें.
सर वीडियो ऑन करके.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. क्वेश्चंस हैं तो पूछो. इफ़ यू हैव क्वेश्चंस यू कैन आस्क. हाँ, गिव देम ए चांस टू आस्क द क्वेश्चंस. हाँ भाई पूछिए. So if they don't have any questions, then ask them to just on the video and take the attendance. सभी लोग अपना कैमरा ऑन कर दीजिए
प्लीज.
सीआर आपने ली अटेंडेंस?
जी सर।
हाँ, ये मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर देना है। तो ठीक है, आज चूंकि प्रेजेंटेशन भी है तो मैं आज इस क्लास को इतना ही रखता हूँ। सो अब शायद कितने बजे रखी है हमने? साढ़े साढ़े आठ।
साढ़े आठ।
हाँ, सो
साढ़े आठ।
सी यू इन द प्रेजेंटेशन। ओके, सो आई विल एंड दिस मीटिंग।
सर सारे स्टूडेंट्स को है?
हाँ, जो बचे हुए हैं सब की है आज। ठीक है।
ओके।
हम्म।